Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Monday Vox Edit. I am Panda Pops, and Joe is meant to be joining me, and he messaged earlier to say he was going to be here, but he's not picked up the call. So I've left the call open, and hopefully his voice will just jump in when he's here, because he is a very, very busy person, and hopefully he does get here very, very soon. But how? Oh, wait, no. Oh! Give me a minute. Hello? Oh no, the audio's messed up. Okay, Joe is here. You can't hear him. I can't hear him. Give me one moment. This has happened so many times, and I don't know why it keeps doing this. Joe,
Oh, you've been on just a little bit before that 11 o'clock.
Oh, there you go. I can hear your
Hey, I
voice
can
now.
hear me now. Hello, how is everyone doing today?
Alright, that's good. Let me just turn you up slightly. Oh no, can hear both. Wait, can everybody? Joe, talk.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh,
I could hear
perfect.
myself inside. I'm watching at the same time.
Oh, perfect. Right. Yeah. I'm good. How are you? You awake?
Uh, yes, today is the closest thing I will get to a day off today. I spent the last like 30 minutes having a power nap because I tried
Oh,
to live
wow.
on just hype and coffee. Uh, The website has consistently all week long been thinking that I have been attacking it with all the
Oh.
creations that our great community has been making for the game jam. I've been approving them. Form after form has been sent to me. Things have been added to our form late from the art submissions. It's been crazy. It's been great. And in 2 days, I will be turning my sleep schedule upside down to do a live stream on my Wednesday night, your Thursday morning,
Ah.
for you folks watching.
So there'll be two
Because
on
we,
Wednesday.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
Ah.
for you, it's Thursday by then when there's the second one because it's leading up to the land sale. I will do a live stream to help people
Oh, of
uh,
course.
having a summer jam land sale now. It's gonna be 5 weeks in a row of land sales.
That's awesome. I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna grab one. Or at least attempt to. Gotta get that land. But how is everyone doing? Oh, Mammy, I hope you're alright. That doesn't sound too fun. But yeah, Lancer, I forgot all about that. That's gonna be exciting. So that's next week.
Yes, we're
Oh
actually
wow.
gonna have one for the next 5 weeks straight.
Oh, what, like every Wednesday, every Thursday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right now, based on right now, 2 days, 18 hours, 56 minutes, right?
Yeah.
The next one starts.
Oh wow.
And a piece of the space you can see on the website at the top of the map, right in the center, will
Can we
unlock.
bring that up?
And you can see these little white borders on the map there.
Let's bring this up. Oh, these little borders?
Yes, the
Ah.
little thin white borders represent different spaces spaces that will unlock, but only in that center section. Only in the
Oh,
center
and
section.
wait, it's not
The
loading.
top,
There we go.
yeah, all the stuff that's not loaded, don't worry about that stuff. It's the gray ones that matter and the yellow ones. Just like in every other land sale, the gray and the yellow section at the very top center there is the one that's for sale. And there will be 5 different waves of openings. In the wave one, the section, and this is June 24th at 1 p.m. in UTC time wave. 810 lands and 270 premium lands will be available for sale around the hash masks area.
Ah.
So you can see that's the one. Let's see if I go back on the map. That includes the giant Z text and the hash masks logo
Oh,
area.
sorry, I should have
And
left it up.
no, it's okay. I mean, you're doing the giveaway, or I mean, not the giveaway. I'm sorry. I'll do that later. The
Am
building.
I?
So you go ahead and build while I run on because I'm crazy.
Is it over
Uh,
here? No.
that's on the left there. Like, remember, it's only the gray areas. Don't scroll
I
around
don't
too
think
much.
mine's showing what yours is showing.
Oh,
Mine
it's
is
totally showing what just the dark. Okay, not go to the top. Don't scroll around.
to the
Top
top.
center where the giant sections that say on sale on OpenSea. That's the auction areas.
Where are you seeing this? Am
I
I
think
blind?
you're like overthinking it so
Okay,
much, I
right,
think.
right. Okay, let's go off of this. Let's go off of the ape. Okay? From the ape,
Okay,
where do I go?
up.
Up?
All the green stuff has already been
Oh!
sold, right?
Oh, I'm
The
in.
green
Yeah, yeah.
provinces are sold or lands are sold
I've got it.
to users.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's here. Oh
So
my.
now
Oh,
now you can see here there are little borders inside these, right?
yeah.
And you have the big logo that says Z
Yeah.
and that crazy like interpretive art mask. That's the hash masks logo. So that section there is the section that will
Oh,
open
okay.
up on Thursday.
Ah. This
So
one.
all of that, what's inside that white border. And then once that's sold on Thursday, then we're just waiting for the next week, right? The next week immediately after would feature the Gutter Cats and Dingaling brands, which is
Oh.
the the one with the almost like Legend of Zelda looking character there with the pink hair.
Oh, her.
That
Yeah.
section. Yep, that kind of top group
That's
will
quite a
unlock
big
for the week
section.
after. It is quite a big section. That one has a total of 1,050 lands plus 350 premiums. And then wave 3 includes Micdol and Shrine of Truth. So the Micdol is the tiny little pig avatar that is in the bottom center of that little group. It's like if you go down more. And
Oh, here we go. Tiny. Look at
there we
that.
go. Yes, and the Shrine of Truth, which is a collaboration between two teams of creators. The Light Trail Adventures Creators Fund creators and Sandrush Creator Fund creators
Whee!
have
I know
featured
them.
content there. So super excited for them. And it's nice, for me personally, I really like the idea that we got somebody who could be a partner slash sponsor that was more organic coming from within.
Yeah.
And then wave 4 would be the little
Oh, I went off of it again.
no, it's all right, the little bug that you had
Oh yeah,
on the
the
right
little
there.
cricket.
The little praying mantis sort of, it looks, I finally, it took me a long time to think about what this was called, but the praying mantis and the robot in the section and the meta key area, those are all in the same group.
Yeah.
And the last section includes Blonde-ish, the Canadian DJ in a 3x3 estate. You got Moda Dow. So this is another audio base for musicians and music lovers, and a mystery musician and mystery partner in that last section. So again, that's 5 weeks straight of content. It's not the only thing we'll be doing for the summer jam. So you guys will be able to see more things coming up.
That's exciting. See, there you go, guys. You got loads and loads of stuff. Hello, Voxel Blaze, Andy, Lil Ruiner, happy birthday, Mammy, Alexis, hello. Yeah, that's awesome. I totally forgot that there's land sales happening.
Yeah,
So,
it's like I'm it's crammed into my schedule right now because next week, all week long, I'll be live streaming on my personal channel the pre-screening for all of your game jam submissions that are due in 5 hours roughly,
oh wow.
if they're not already done. So there's already 40 plus as of this morning, my local time, like 5 hours ago. And that means that it's now bigger than the last game jam. And if it's just like the last game jam, almost all of them are going to show up in the last hour that they're due. So,
Nothing like
so
some
we'll
last
see
minute
how.
preparation.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. In the last game jam, we had only like 5 to 10 submissions until it was literally the last hour, and then we got the additional 30 at that point. So,
Oh wow.
yep, there we go. Voxel Blaze. I know Voxel Blaze was working hard on that. Very tired. I agree with you. Just approving
Oh.
arts was so tiring.
Oh
So
no, what
like
have I done?
literally. Oh, I don't know.
Oh no. I broke it.
As you
Oops.
do,
Yeah.
as you do. Not you in particular,
Well,
as
no,
one
I mean,
does.
like, yeah, I do. The amount of times, like, it's just crashed on me, and it must just be me. I so hope I saved that for doing stuff. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's safe. Okay, so, you know how I'd had all these plans to make a bunch of animations on the inside? I think we need to make like a group vote or just ask people like in the chat, because I 100% forgot that if you make an animation more than one keyframe, so I can like have static things, but if I make it more than one keyframe, so if we've got like a tap running and you see the water dripping in and the water's going up in the sink, or we've got this flipping and little bits and pieces moving about, that's going to be more than one keyframe. I 100% forgot that it puts the entire asset in an invisible box, which means if you're in the game, then you will not be able to walk into this.
Oh.
Yeah. 100% forgot all about that, because I'm either making an animation on something that is, you know, that would be like that, so you wouldn't have to worry about it. It's been ages since I've made something large that you would enter. Totally forgot. So, would people prefer this to be just a big empty, like, you know, that you can't walk into it, but with animations going on inside, and you'll see like the sink filling up and stuff like that? Or there's two other options. We can just have, so you can't enter it and you see that, or you can enter it and we'll just have it all just set out nicely, or I can do a bunch of just different type of idle animations, so we can have like a full sink where it's just one keyframe, so you can have it being like, oh, the sinks are full, or, you know, that's like half flipped up in the air, we see some fire, just like this being a little bit yellow or something like red. So I've got a feeling, but you will be able to walk inside it and go look around it. Do it so you can walk in. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because that's kind of what I wanted. So I'm guessing instead of like a bunch of really cool animations, we'll just do like a full sink. You won't be able to see all the animations from the edge if you can't enter. Yeah. So I'm thinking we could just do like a filled up sink, have like a rack of plates or something, because I can hide bowls within this. So yeah. But really wish you could do both. Yeah. I mean, the only way, literally the only way, is if I did each thing individually. So if we had the shell as one, and then the cooking area as one, the sink area as a separate asset, the bar area as a separate asset, but it won't be one big thing. Would be huge too, but I guess that's not possible. No, you can't. I can't have it be like, if it has any animations, I mean, I suppose it would be possible for me to make one, like, and then put this in, like, have it as idle so you can walk around it as one asset that's uploaded, and then I could do animation building, but you won't be able to enter it. But I can do a bunch of static, like we can have like that flipped in the air, or you know, just water there. I'm thinking that might be the best. Let's see what everyone else thinks. Oh yeah, big rip. Hey, Holly Voxels.
Yeah, I think it's interesting if you are watching and you're thinking about making something similar to this for your game when you're making the games. This is something where it's a very good point. It's super situational. Because if I was to have this in a cityscape and it's just something that you walk up and you're talking to one person that you've set in it or in front of it, then it doesn't matter as much if you can walk in. But
Yeah.
if you wanted it to be, something where you have it in a social space or you have it in a multiplayer experience later, um,
Or
then I
like
think it would
even
be
if
way
you,
cooler.
yeah, or even if you're like making a game where someone's meant to find hidden things, you would want to be
Right.
able to walk into it to see if there's anything hidden.
Like a duck.
Like a duck. Because we definitely don't have those hidden in a bunch of places in the game.
No way.
No.
No.
I definitely didn't spend hours upon hours trying to find all of the ducks. I don't think I found them all. There's one I cannot get to. Don't know how I can see it. 100% see it. I can't get to it. Don't know how anybody gets to it, but we'll see. We'll see if
They had one, it used to be easy to get to, but they made it very difficult to get to this duck in the tutorial level now.
Is that the one where you have to jump up in the clouds?
No.
No.
No. Like in terms of tutorial difficulty, that's the one that's hiding in the books.
Oh,
Do you remember that one?
yeah.
Well, they've made it now so you can't access the books without being very sneaky.
Oh.
And then you get up there and you can still climb the ladder and you can still find the secret. But I showed it on the what I think on Saturday I showed it because I was going to do some things and then in a rush it was like, hey, I'm going live and I'm going solo on Saturday, right? And so it's like maybe we can run around the social hub, so folks got to see the social hub for the first time.
Oh yeah, because I remember you showed that off. Yeah.
You could serve crispy duck,
Yeah.
Blankersh. These are rubber ducks. They don't get crispy.
I mean, when I finally get my hands on that one I can't reach, it will be getting crispy duck. Right, I think the best thing to do would be to just do static different animations. Just one keyframe, so you can have like idle, so it'll just look idle, and then okay, I got really worried. I was like, where are these? But it's because I made an edit because the faces were getting really, really big. Oh, I almost had a mini heart attack. Right. Duplicate. Lantern, Control 2. But yeah, the one I can't get hold of is in, how can I say this without ruining it? Because you only showed the social hub, didn't you?
I showed the social hub and the tutorial.
Okay.
Can't show anything else.
No.
Or that's not necessarily true, but I chose not to show anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna be super cryptic then. So, you know the one that had I pointed the issue out where if you jumped on top of these boxes, the people coming after you would clip into the boxes, disappear, and then you wouldn't be able to get out of the room. No.
Mm-hmm. That's how
Um.
long ago
Oh wait.
was it?
Okay. Wait. No. No. I got. Right near the start, you go into a sewer.
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
That one, the one I just messaged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one. Um.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Um.
Yeah.
When because the sewer bit's the important bit. So there
Yeah.
is one that you can see upon a railing,
Hmm.
and I don't know how to get up to that railing. There is no way. I spent so long doing
Yeah.
different things.
Maybe the ambassadors and I can take a screenshot around it sometime, this week while we're playing. It'd be funny. Like we could all do it. Woo! Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. We could all do a dance party around the duck later. I know Touche is like super good at getting to these places.
Oh, get
Touche
into the
got on
ducks.
top of, yeah, well, just anywhere, right? Like he got on top of there was like this helicopter billboard sign that was in the main social hub that they got onto that I couldn't get onto. And I'm like,
Just skills. You hear a kid? Yeah, that's mine. Or the one within my house that's crying. You're not going crazy, guys. You can hear a child crying. Don't worry. I'm surprised though, because I've got my mic to only pick up noises coming this way, and I was purposely trying to be as quiet as possible, because if I don't speak, you're not meant to hear anything. But apparently that doesn't work. Transparency is one of the best features of blockchain use. Funny how it does not translate at the onset of using the tech to build a platform business of doing business, I guess. I don't know. Joe, you want to answer that? Or weigh in on that?
hmm.
Oh, I said we'd
Yeah,
do
I
a
don't know.
bit
I would need more.
more
Oh, I
information.
see. I see the context up just a bit higher. It says looking forward to the day that no secrets are needed.
Oh, because
Yeah.
obviously we're
I
talking
mean,
it
yeah.
cryptically. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. And it's, there's a certain element of surprise that still has to keep people interested and intrigued in content. And I think that as game designers, you guys are kind of in the same experience, right? You're going to want people to be surprised and be excited for the content that you create. So you'll have a certain period of like uh interest, intrigue, hype where you say, hey, I've got this. Here's your teaser. Here's your trailer. Here's your premiere. Now you can play it. And this is all natural steps with any game design. So this isn't really with regards to anything, frankly, all that important in terms of like technologically speaking or things like that. It's
No.
just like, hey, you can come find these secrets with us. The ducks is kind of like an idea that um, you'll probably find some articles online that are like where to find all the ducks in the sandbox because they're an Easter egg that we use internally with our level design teams that are each one of them gets to hide something here and there, a nice secret for the community to find something fun. And again, it's one of those things that I talk about every Wednesday when I talk about building your game to have something that people can find or do after they've already done everything, right? If you've already played a full experience and you finish the full experience and a quest comes in from the side that says you missed one out of 100 coins, you're probably going to come back, play the experience again just to get the all of the 100 coins. Now beyond that, if you have some other Easter eggs that are like wider, maybe you own 9 games and you have a thread that links them, and that being these Easter eggs, then now you've got opportunity for someone to publish a YouTube video and to say, where to find all the 26 ducks in, you know, Pot Pluckers 9 experiences in the Sandbox game.
I love
And,
that.
you know, that's really what that's more about. It's not so much about secrets. It's more like just not spoiling all the fun for you.
Yeah, we want you guys to have fun. And be really, really irritated at the same time if you can't find or figure out how to get somewhere, because I am proof of that. I do get very irritated. You know, the amount of times on things like Crash Bandicoot where I'm trying to get all the boxes and I'm sure I've got all of the boxes and I've not seen one of those hidden little gems. Oh, I get mad and I refuse to cheat. I'm like, no, no, no. This game was made for small children. I will figure it out. And I am way past a small child age and I still play it. And it's still embarrassing. Joe and Panda, I will call you Panda because you're epic. What is your best food or best spicy food? More like you okay. Yeah, you can call me Panda, but Joe isn't like part of me. I'm not doing some sort of really good miming. Ventriloquism, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I do like spicy food. I don't think I've tried ghost pepper. I did do a version. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but have you seen the hot ones?
I have.
Yes.
Lots of them. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. So I did my version of that. So I chose 3 hot sauces. And I attempted it. One of them was magnificent, and I've bought more of it. The middle one was all right, but I can't see me using it on anything other than hot wings because it was gingery, and I can't see me just using that on, you know, just any old thing. The other one is still in the cupboard. It hasn't been used since. It was absolutely horrific. But but yeah, no, I like spicy things. My favorite food is probably mango, though. I love mangoes. Like, I don't think I could get. Was it the bomb? It wasn't the bomb. If Joe entertains you for like 10 seconds, I can quickly get it.
I don't know how to be entertaining. I'm not on the screen. Get down. That's right. Maybe this is entertaining. I don't want to close out this. I changed my mind. I'm not doing that one. Folks.
Okay, right, I'm back. Oh gosh!
I'm entertaining, remember?
Great. I don't know how well you can see this. It's the Carolina Reaper garlic Reaper sauce. That was horrific. Yeah, that was air smash because I need to hear Joe, so my volume is really really low. Oh no, it's alright. It's fine. I can still, you know, I've not gone fully deaf. We're all good.
Not completely deaf, just very close. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. You were entertaining. You gave the people what they wanted.
But not really. Terrible. Hi, how are you? Anyway, go ahead. Proceed. My bad.
Oh, no, it's good. Yeah, it was this garlic Reaper sauce. Is it Carolina or Carolina Reaper?
Carolina.
Yeah. But yeah, got that off Amazon. It was about £8. Don't know what that is in American money. What's that, like $5? And yeah, it's very hot. A little bit too much for me, but I toughed it out. I don't know whether I do another one again, like another hot ones type situation again, but it was fun to do. Oh look, just tuned in. Did you just tune in as everybody's ears were being blown, or just when my ears were being blown?
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
It is loud.
It's all
Forgot
good.
that turned up just a little bit more than I normally.
That's all good. Right. Does that look like a standard dumpster?
We're pretty close, yeah.
Right, cool. Gonna move that into here because we wanted a little bit more on the outside as well. Dope beats. There you go. You're getting some compliments on your beats. I feel so old saying that. On your tunes. You got compliments on your tunes.
We're dropping sick rhymes out here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen.
How old could we possibly sound saying that?
I think we could drop sick rhymes together out here. Just wiggle.
Just wiggle. What? Oh my gosh.
1 second.
You going to go drop some beats? Oh, this is far too small. Look how tiny this is. This is tiny dumpster. Hello, little baby dumpster. I feel like it doesn't look too bad on the outside. Oh gosh, that.
All right, my bad. I'm back.
You're back. You finished dancing.
Mother-in-law came. I was like, I'm live. I gotta go back.
Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't send to this. Guys, don't be me. Click on this and make sure you do toolbar, pivot, floor. You do right click, and then it'll come up, or you can do it manually. You always want this one on 0 and these two centered, unless you're doing like a picture. Oh, which reminds me, Joe, you haven't been here for ages, so you've missed all the awesome things we've made.
I totally did. Missed like those 2 weeks while I was working on. What happened 2 weeks ago?
I don't know.
Something important was happening. I've forgotten. Week to week is crazy, right?
You had
now,
a lot of
all
calls,
of your arts.
didn't you?
Yes. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I had a meeting at the exact time of this.
Yeah.
That one was for the ambassadors in order to work on live ops so we can get ready for the launch. And then we had this last week, it's just been constant improving arts. I haven't got a message very excited.
You keep breaking up halfway through some of your sentences.
Oh, sorry. I probably turned down a bit. So I had I'm reading Seb's messages at the same time. What I was saying was I'm lucky to, for the first time in the last 7 days, not have a message directly with a new spreadsheet of arts. I think we're finally all ready for this game jam.
That's good.
Unless somebody who is watching has art that wasn't yet approved, you want to check in your account to see if you still have anything pending. If you do, send me a direct message, because they all have to be approved before your game can be submitted into the gallery.
There you go. You heard it from Joe here first. What words? No English today. What does kek mean? It's laughing, isn't it? I always thought kek was like a laughing thing.
Yeah.
Or am I just that old now?
So KEK comes from World of Warcraft, from my understanding. If you were on the Alliance side, you can't read what people type on the Horde side. So if somebody typed LOL into a chat and they were not in your faction, then you would read KEK on your screen.
Ah. Interesting. World of Warcraft squad. So I almost got very into World of Warcraft. Almost. So what happened was I tried the free trial. I really, really enjoyed the free trial. I just finished college. So for people that aren't in the UK, that's like, I don't know what college equivalent is. It's what you do straight after you finish your normal schooling. And I needed something to do. I was a little bit lost, so I started playing World of Warcraft. But I didn't get that far into it. What's normal schooling? So in the UK you start school the September before your 5th birthday, and that's like primary school. So you stay at primary school until you're 11, and then when you're 11 or 10 for some people, depending on when your birthday is, you go to secondary school. And you do that up until you're 17, which is when you have like your GCSEs. And then 18 and 19, no, sorry. 17 and 18 and maybe 19-year-olds is college. And then you go on to university afterwards. Or instead of college, you do like sixth form, which is still within the school. But yeah, by normal schooling, I mean like secondary school. Yeah, that didn't help. We call it prison. Oh, wow. I'm sure your schools aren't that bad, although I have had to tell myself to get off TikTok because I'm starting to lose faith in you all. Seriously, don't go on TikTok.
They're not that bad. They're not that bad. They're not like all that good. It's more like just being shuffled through, and you know, objectively,
that doesn't
I would say
sound.
that
You're like, oh, it's not that bad, but it's not that good. That doesn't sound.
Yeah, I mean, you need like a person needs education. Like
Yes.
it is productive for you, for anything, right? But it's also, you know, in the States we tend to, say like trades aren't really respected enough, I think.
Okay.
Like people still have to do plumbing, I guess, since I'm seeing some plumbing on the screen right now.
Yeah.
And we very much will tell kids like you got to go to college, but we don't consider trade schools college in terms of like how that's perceived here in the States. So then that falls short, and trades pay better than many jobs that you go to college to get the degree for. In some cases, the garbage person is making more, which is fine, than your college degree, and you don't really need much to go be a garbage person, right? So that's the situation in the States, right? It's not a big deal. It's just you go to school.
It's just
because
what it
you
is.
Yeah. Some people take it seriously, and a lot of people don't. So
I don't want like the same issue to happen with this as what happened a minute ago. Oh, see you later, Mammy. Yeah, so far the same here. Only difference is we go directly to uni, but a later date. Okay, that's fair enough. Whereabouts are you? Is it Pepin? Yeah, Pepin said that.
Yeah, Big Worm says a union electrician makes over 100,000 a year, and that's a difficult job to do. You're usually in tight spaces. Dangerous job as well if you do it poorly. So good on you.
My granddad was an electrician. It was very, very handy to have an electrician in the family.
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
Alright, we got 2 lots of water flowing. I'm going to move these over here. They're probably going to have to be resized. So what I've done here, is I've actually taken something that I've used in a different asset, and I'm going to recolor and resize it to fit what I'm making here, which is really, really helpful for if you're making lots of very kind of similar stuff, but then you don't need to keep making a ton of stuff all of the time. But yeah, I think I watched something on YouTube where somebody was comparing how many years would it take for a average trades worker to be out waged by a doctor that went to like university and stuff, or college for you guys, sorry. And the medium was at like age 40. So at age 40, they will have both the same amount of money if you're taking away what the doctor would have to pay in student loans, which, by the way, America sucks with your student loans. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I think that's part of the conversation that, again, a lot of people don't really know when they are in school.
Yeah.
In what do you call it? Secondary school, right?
For us, yeah, secondary school. Well, because
Yeah.
we don't really need to. We get student loans. However, it's not how you do it. Like when we go to university, it's oh, that needs to be a little bit smaller. You get a loan. You don't need to pay back any of that until you're earning over. It did used to be a little bit less, but now for like more of the recent people going, I think for the past 8 years. It's when you're earning over £21,500 here is when you start paying that back. And
right.
after 30 years, it just gets wiped away. If you haven't paid it back, then it just gets wiped away. And the interest is minimal, and it automatically comes out of your wage. So if you're getting paid by an employer, then they'll automatically take the percentage which gets taken out, and it goes up the more you earn as well. So at different levels. So once you start earning 27,000, they'll start taking a little bit more out, and so on. But yeah, you guys don't have that. Yours is like an actual loan, like how an adult would go to a bank and get a loan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, it's identical to that.
Crazy.
And with high interest rates for the most part, because nobody who's going to college has established any sort of a credit rating. So most of the time, yeah, it's not ideal. We could do better, but it's
yeah, it is what it is. And hopefully, I mean, maybe somebody at some point might change your system for the better.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean,
Extensive
yeah.
discussions are always ongoing here in the States, so it is pretty brutal. And it has been for a while. I'm now 34 question mark. Yeah.
Are you
almost.
sure?
Almost. And even when I was in high school, that was something that I considered all the time. Currently, I don't have a finished degree even, but I haven't really needed it. I as long as I can acquire the skills and prove that I have them, it's worked out for me.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of folks who have done college that still feel like if you don't have that, then you're not ready for their workplace, right? So that's kind of ongoing evolution. Well, yeah, I mean, if they have one, then they believe that there was value in getting it, right? And for the most part, that's going to be the mindset of anybody who has paid for college. Is like, it worked for me. I got a position, or I got a reputation based on this degree and that sort of thing.
I get that. Right. Yeah, so luckily, I've got all these little tap water parts. I am just lining them up. So when it comes... Oh, wait, we're not doing animations. Oh, wait, I'm doing...
Folks, if you haven't seen, really quick, I've got inside pasted about 3 minutes ago. There's a link to a Google form for the Wizzy the Blue NFT giveaway that is here because I'm here. So I'm sorry about that. I know a couple of weeks ago
Well, no,
we did one that I had to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did put out the form for one last time.
Yeah, we just had to kind of talk about that on Wednesday because I was in that meeting long. I think I didn't get out of that one until like I think it was 45 minutes after you had finished the stream, and I was like, "Oh no, I forgot to do that!" Like,
Yeah, I did send you a message. I was like, did you get out of your meeting? Did you do the form? Because I know people filled it in, and I was just there going, yeah, Joe will get to it. Joe will do
yeah.
it. I was like,
I'm sorry I put you in that spot
I
there.
was like, it will
Like
get done.
Yeah, I tried to get it to you so that you could get it out to them, and
Yeah.
then the people in the chat, I'm sure, were like, normally it's drawn before the stream ends, and what's going, and
Yeah,
that sort of thing. But
no, I'd mentioned it numerous times throughout the stream. I was like, Joe might be here to do it at the end. If not, he'll do it while we're offline, and you guys will get to know at some point who would. But
yeah,
it worked out fine, which is great. Have we missed any comments? I feel like I've done nothing other than just contemplate what I'm doing with this.
there have been some, but mostly just commentary on kind of what we're chatting about.
Awesome.
Somebody says that sand is worth more than gold,
Is it?
and I find that to be, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have an ounce, right? You can't weigh it, so I don't know. Don't know how to check that. Aside, like, I assume a shaving of gold would be worth less than sand. World of Warcraft gold. Fair enough. Fair enough, Avatar.
Okay.
That's true. World of Warcraft gold. See, the thing about World of Warcraft gold is that it's unlimited. It's not verifiable in the quantity of it at all, right? So it's just a supply and demand situation. It's only going to depreciate over time. That's not a great investment. Whereas sand has a limited quantity.
So you
And
should
will
buy
eventually.
sand.
There it is.
And I mean, I haven't checked CoinGecko for a while. Actually, that's where I get all my sand
Did you know there's
information.
an ongoing CoinGecko giveaway for an asset that we have?
Oh
Let me
wow,
see if
guys, grab your sand now. It's gone down.
the whole market is down in the
Yeah.
last 24 hours.
Oh,
It's kind of gone.
don't tell me ETH's gone down. I'm not looking. I'm just
Yes,
gonna
it has.
no. I'm ignoring it.
I won't tell you. I won't tell you. Don't put it in the chat, folks. But yes, it has gone down. So it's on a discount right now. It's a summer sale for ETH.
Well, hopefully, let's just hope the sale continues to the end of the month when I can actually buy ETH. I hate it when sales happen when I'm not in a position to buy.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be good though. I think we have the upcoming land sale, and I think demand is going to increase there during that. And it's been odd because even with all these so-called like downtimes or crashing periods, there's been a pretty firm bottom around this 2000 2500 area.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. Especially they have this in July. They're slated, and it's currently ready to be tested. The London hard fork for Ethereum, where they'll be
Okay.
updating so that gas fees will be consistent and cheaper. And then also it means that whenever a gas fee is charged, that the gas fee, uh, most of the gas just disappears. Like all the excess gas that you pay over the actual usable amount of gas that was required, all the excess you pay just disappears.
Okay. I thought when it's like excess, it just goes back to you, doesn't it?
Yes, that is the way that it currently goes.
But they don't want that.
Basically, what's going to happen is that in the new system, it'll be better integrated with wallet services like MetaMask, and those, right?
Yeah.
So currently you get on MetaMask and it says that the low is such a number, the medium and the high, and they're estimated based on a different kind of API where they're essentially just guessing. So with the
Okay.
London hard fork, it solidifies it. It's like this is what it costs to make it happen fast. And then any excess would be much less now. So instead of just guessing and paying 20 Gwei higher than you needed to get a medium speed transaction or whatever, it'll be more precise. And then any of the excess, like ETH dust, or essentially would be burned, which is
Okay.
going to turn the asset into a deflationary asset long term. And that usually, if the demand stays the same but the supply is less, then the price goes up. So it's pretty good.
Right, I am trying to really quickly smash out a bin bag to go next to the garbage bin. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's going to be too many faces, and we've already got like a ton of faces as it is.
Yeah, I think the only way to make a good be to have multiple kind of polys
Yeah.
to actually make it kind of rounded.
Yeah.
But
I don't
yeah, I think
think it's gonna work. Not with that. Like I could do it if it was just the dumpster and then like a couple of bin bags separate, but I mean, what are we on this already? We're already on 3,288 on faces. That's getting right up there. Really weird question, by the way. But how do we recover things from dead? Oh, okay, because it might just lose that. Yeah.
Okay, well, Pepin, as with the nature of the security of the chain, you know, the person would have to will it to someone and have the information to access that. You can't simply say, this person is passed. Otherwise, that would be its own security vulnerability. So if they've made a lot of investment, uh, then ideally that they've protected that investment by saying it's going to next kin or my best friend or whatever it is, and then they have the ability for that to be like, okay, put this pin code into this safe and pull out that flash drive that has the security protocol for you to sign into my stuff or whatever, saved in a will or other decree. Uh, for the most part, people are pretty close to at least one person that they can, in their time of need, let that be known. But that's a pretty heavy
Yeah.
question.
This is real
Uh,
heavy.
that I mean,
Yeah, it's the
yeah,
same with
raise of
any.
hands who has a crypto will. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right, Ariel?
It's.
Yeah,
I don't even have life insurance, and I really should because I own a house and kids.
yeah.
I should really have life insurance. And
I mean, for sure, for sure.
I
At
don't.
least
I'm
something that
bad.
covers costs of any potential incident, right?
I mean, but obviously we have like the NHS and stuff, but the only thing that life insurance would really help with is if someone died or was horrific, like incurably ill, and then you'll get like a payout and it would cover like your mortgage for like your entire mortgage pretty much.
Right.
Otherwise, just breaking your leg probably won't do anything because you just go get it fixed at the hospital.
Right.
But not for free, but technically for free. It's free on the point of service, because I know a lot of people get really triggered when they hear like, but it's not free because you do pay for it. It's like, yeah, I'd rather pay. Well, I barely pay anything because I don't earn enough to pay, but most people probably pay roughly 300 for the entire year for the
Yeah.
NHS out of an average person's wage. I mean, what's like, and you guys pay what, like 500 for a hospital ride? An ambulance?
No,
You
5,000
oh,
thousand
oh, it makes me cry inside.
in an
Seriously, my
ambulance.
my my best friend's married. She lives in America currently. Married to an
Mhm,
American. He's got
mhm,
diabetes, and it's got that
mhm.
bad over there that now she is moving back here because some of the rules have changed. She needs to earn a lot less than what it used to be, so they can live here because they're running themselves into debt living in a. I can't fathom that.
Yeah,
I
it's a
can't.
shame.
It
You
is.
know, the average insulin cost, I think now is over $1,000 for, your prescription for the month or something
It's
like that.
yeah.
And I could be wrong. It could be more than that, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy inflated, and like, I agree. I did the math on it the other day. No, like 2 years ago, I did the
The
math.
other day.
I pull out my paycheck, and because people talk about that, right? Like, what are the costs? What does it cost me to have a system like the NHS?
Yeah.
And there was a proposal at the time where it would be like 5% additional tax as a maximum, and as long as it's across the board, doesn't matter who you are or how rich you are, how poor you are, everything was covered with that math, right?
Yeah.
And then I looked at my paycheck, and I don't have a tax percentage, but I did have healthcare coverage coming out of my paycheck, and the math was 15% was coming out of my check already.
Oh
So it was
wow.
going to cost me like $300,000 over my lifetime that I would spend into this private coverage. And that doesn't actually cover when you go to the doctor. Like, if
Yeah.
I break my leg here, even with that cost that's already coming out of my pay, I'm still paying like 10,000 for the broken leg, depending on how long I have to stay,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. So it's pretty crazy, but you know,
It's that is it to me. I just can't. I'm really grateful that obviously, I was fortunate enough to be born in this country and have the systems that we have. But yeah, it's just I hear so many stories, and I'm just like, how is this a
well,
thing?
yeah, and the problem is that when people call it free, like you were spot on with that, because that it allows people to pick at the wrong points and
Yeah.
demonize it in the wrong ways, where they can say like it's not free.
Yeah,
And it's
but
like,
it's
I don't think
free.
anybody
Yeah, it's free.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like
it's free at
nobody
point of service. It just means if you can go, if
yeah,
you're in an accident, you can you can go, and you're not going to get a bill at the end of it. You don't have
yeah,
to worry about going bankrupt or
right, right.
anything
But
like that.
we have the same thing comes up in a lot of different ways where the way that you say it matters. And I think that we have a primary political party that is really good at being clear about what they mean, right?
Mm,
When they say it's not free, that is true,
yeah,
right? And the other one says we're going, they're not consistent with their verbiage. Some of them will say free, some of them will say taxpayer paid, and uh, so it's a tough sell only because there's a constant discussion about how taxes are too high from one party, and then the other one now can't say that it's taxpayer paid medical coverage, right? And so it's very hard to go make it make sense. But
yeah.
Elijah Monroe says, "What is she making? What are you
Okay,
making?"
what am I making? I am making a ramen stand thing. I totally forgot. So for anybody that's like popped in or whatever wasn't here when I said it earlier, so 100% left my mind that if you do animations, so like full on something's moving up and down a lot rather than just different idle animation. So like an idle animation for me would be, let's just say I did this separately, like a lid separate. It would be uh idle, and then I'd have like bin open, and then the lid would be open, but there wouldn't be an opening animation. They're like static animations. uh but if you make a full-on opening scene, or like we wanted the tap running, it will create this massive box around this whole asset so you wouldn't be able to enter it. And most people said they want to be able to enter it, to be able to see everything that's happening. So I am just sorting things out, getting stuff set up, ready to do different static animations. And I think as well, we should have time next week where we can make Chef Panda. Whoop, whoop. Everyone
Nice.
goes, whoop, whoop. Yeah. And I think because obviously the person would be animated, I will just do it as, I will make Chef Panda as a separate thing, and this would be its own thing. So we'll have Chef Panda, we'll have this, and we'll also have, which I've said to everybody, this ramen sign 100% is just going to be free. Obviously it's made for the ramen stand, but yeah, I won't ever mint the ramen sign. So yeah, making a ramen stand. Yay! Look, people are Clan Clash is happy. I'm making the thingy, the panda thingy. Can you make games where players have to pay for a life to play an arena of your designed game? I mean, could you do that? I know you can like make a game where somebody would pay to enter it. Like you've got that to
Yeah. The only way to do that would be to have one portion of your game that is essentially the lobby or like a social hub sort of thing, and then zone it where your other lands from that center point have sort of doorways to walk into them. You won't be able to see the land that you're going to walk into at the immediate time, but you will be able to have them kind of walk into that middle, say, you are about to go to this game. Are you sure you want to go here? And then they can just keep walking, like let the timer go through, they'll walk in, and you can have them be charged for that experience there. But that would require multiple lanes. Otherwise, you would be more like a theme park where you just pay for an entrance fee for your single experience, and you would have multiple experiences inside the one. Because the only way to gate or ticket things is related to your NFT of land. So each one by one experience can be its own.
Maybe you should have figured that out beforehand. What, my thing? I totally forgot. I forgot that was a thing. Or do you mean like the sign thing? It's because
Pepin, I closed the giveaway. I'm sorry, just a second ago.
Oh wow. Chair what? That's an expensive learning thing right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't imagine that that's wasted though, right? Like the skills you get are transferable. And I don't know any employer that's really actually making a phone call to like a place where you got your degree or diploma, right? They're just going like, "Oh, you have this skill. Let's have an interview."
Yeah.
So hopefully it wasn't wasted for you.
Right. So we've reached an hour. Wow, that went fast.
We do have a Wizzy the Blue winner. I want to announce real quick.
Yes, do it.
Just so Alexis Rodriguez over on YouTube.com is our winner today. Congratulations, Alexis, if you're in the chat.
Well done.
YouTube. It's always good to see YouTube represented in the winnings.
I feel like it's always in my ones. It's like most people that win when I stream tend to be from YouTube. So congrats.
Yeah, you had a Twitch.
I did like when,
ironically, the one that I couldn't say out loud. You were Twitch.
Right, so are we happy? Is everybody really happy with what's going on in the inside of this now? Because all I need to do is I need to put like a little roof bit right here and like a bar so it looks like you can attach the sign to it. Or do we like the roof being open? I wasn't too sure on the opened out section of the roof, but I can make that. I can cover that in. But are we all happy on the inside? We've got the dumpster. Outside, we've got the lanterns. We got the food. I tried to make the gyoza. They did not look good because it's like a plate with one voxel on each. Am I happy with it? I'm pretty happy with it. Like, I mean, I'm upset that I can't do all the animations I wanted to do because I had great images of this flipping up in the air and seeing all of that move about, and it would look cool. So that's the only thing I'm not happy with. Also, Joe, you missed this. These pictures took a whole stream. We were meant to do one. It was meant to be an employee of the month, and then someone was like, oh, why don't you do it as, like, you're the owner? So I did me as the owner, like, and then a whole story came out of it. Everyone's like, oh,
Nice.
yeah, it's been passed down, so we had to do my father, and then my great-great-grandpappy, and they're like, make it black and white. And I was like, well, he's got blue eyes, let's make the eyes blue. And they're like, a panda obviously started it, so clearly the great-great-great-grandpappy panda was the original owner, tasted some bamboo and happened to have some noodles at the same time and created a recipe for bamboo noodle udon, as you do. And
As one does, yes.
Yep. And so great-great-great-grandpappy panda was like, I'm gonna open up my own restaurant. Obviously the locals were a little bit wary. They didn't really want to go there that much. But finally they were like, we've got to try it. And they tried it, and it's been the best noodles they've ever had. So that's how that came about. I don't know how a panda started giving birth to men, but there we go.
I think I know, and I'm going to mix up your story right now.
Oh,
so Grandpa has blue eyes here in this idea.
Yeah.
You said that it was a black and white photo originally.
Yes.
So the blue eyes wouldn't or couldn't be blue if it was really black and white. So when I look at this, I see a panda pass down the restaurant to a robot.
Is that what you see?
That's what I see, because the blue eyes don't make me think it's a person anymore. It's not a black and white photo. And then if the panda's photo came first, why is the panda's photo in color?
Oh, because I don't know. Because the pandas, no, right. So originally it's because pandas are black and white.
Yeah.
But
the bamboo.
Yeah, then the bamboo, because someone was like, put some bamboo in.
Yeah. The bamboo and like the tongue of the panda.
Yeah.
They're in color. But if the photo came before the black and white, and then the black and white photo has blue eyes, now it's just a robot. It's a robot that took over the restaurant by force. The Terminator took over the restaurant.
Oh, obviously.
And passed it down to Sarah Connor, who passed it down to you. And that's what I see here.
Is that what you see? So the process was meant to be. So we did my favorite color, green, my blue hair, and then we did my apron. My apron was a different color, and then when we started doing this one, they were like, "Why don't you have it phase into a panda?" So I was like, so we changed that to like a dark gray, and then we had, this is meant to be a man. That's meant to be like my father, because I'm the first female owner of the ramen restaurant. And that's like a lighter color, and the top has changed. And then we moved to this because it's black and white, and like it's getting closer to being panda. And I don't know why. Oh no, the blue eyes came from, did you ever watch Sin City?
I did not.
Oh, okay. So in Sin City, it's very black and white. However, there's lots of like bright colors.
Yes,
so like reds are shown, like you'll see red, or you'll see like really vibrant bright blues in like certain places.
Yeah.
So that's where that in my head was like, that's genius.
All right, folks.
Right,
folks, I got something for you. I got something for you, because I don't want you to think that I'm a crazy person. Okay. Can you zoom in on this photo? of the one with the red hair, please.
Okay. Oh,
All right, folks. And this is
wait.
coming from.
I can just do this. There you go.
This is going to come from the Sandbox, but don't mind. This is an image link to a wiki article. Oh, it doesn't even work when you click it. Okay.
Do you want to send it to me on Discord and I'll...
Sure. Yeah, I'll have to look it up on that computer really quick, but I'm gonna get this image, and you tell me that this isn't right. Okay.
Have I just made like Sarah Connor or something?
Okay.
Oh gosh, that's a big...
So go ahead and click that. With the hair pulled back, tell me this is not Sarah Connor.
I mean, you got the blue, but I wouldn't... She's not a redhead.
I mean, it's not entirely. You're right, but a little bit. And I'm just saying, it fits the narrative. You know what I mean? It fits my personal my personal narrative, and that's all I will ever see when I see your ramen stand. Scully. Oh, my wife says that it looks like Scully from this. This is a very popular show in the '90s.
From X-Files.
Oh, the X-Files.
Yeah.
Yes, the X-Files.
Let's have a look. Really, I forgot what she looks like.
This is probably much more accurate.
Oh yeah. Oh, she does. If I pick up a picture of her in like a blue.
Yeah.
Guys, I made Scully. Yeah, Scully. I see.
There it
yeah,
is.
Pop Liquor agrees with
yeah,
you.
Scully for sure.
Oh, I mean,
I don't have a thing for Sarah Connor, not at all.
Oh no.
However, my Wi-Fi is named Skynet, and
I mean, you could just have a thing for the Terminator, because let's be honest, the Terminator's who you saw first.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just saw a robot, and then I was trying to make a transitory, theme there. So it makes more sense. But, you could always have a robot in the X-Files. You never know. Maybe it was passed down to Scully, and Panda Pops is, one of the people who insults Mulder for thinking everything was aliens.
Oh, wait. A better story. We're all secret spies. The panda was never a panda.
There you go.
Oh, right.
Was there all along.
Yeah. Okay, so I think overall, other than me doing this roof bit, which I will do during this week, I think next week we'll do the static animations, and then you guys get to see how all the animations go, and hopefully we'll get started on Panda Chef, and then it should be done. I'm thinking two weeks tops, this should be done.
I like it.
Yeah, I do. And to be honest, I've loved making this, but oh my gosh, how time consuming has this been?
Well, we have a lot of fun on Mondays too, just interacting and chatting with people.
But like, how many times did I have to redo this? Because I did it like one of these. It was like one by one by one. I was like, yeah, this is big enough. Never play tested it, and then went and put it in the game, and it was far too small, far too small. But yeah, this has been good. Yeah, it was an alien. Yeah, so you go. Oh wait, that's you. Oh my god.
Yep.
I was like, oh yeah, Vision's right. I was like, yeah, Vision.
The panda was an alien the whole time.
Yeah. It makes sense. That's why sometimes I go purple.
I didn't mean you.
Oh, the panda. Oh, I thought you meant me.
Well, folks, you heard it confirmed here first, just from Panda Pops herself. Panda's an alien.
I outed myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I knew I couldn't hide the secret any longer. Right. Okay.
Here it is.
We've ran over. We always run over. I don't think that's anything new. Nope. Don't forget to stop by on Wednesdays when Joe and Alex play test your games.
Yes.
Yes, and on...
Don't even wait that long. We'll do it on the official channel for about an hour, But Alex and I think Alex, maybe not Alex, he is busy working on the game jam. I'm sorry, not game jam. The land sales content that you guys, the NFTs, he's working with the other artists to make that. But starting as soon as the game jam closes, once I know all of the games, I'm going to start playtesting your games live on stream on my official channel.
You have
So
an
feel
official
free.
channel?
I mean, it's me. It's me. If you're following on Twitch, I'll stream there and I'll see you there and we can play those games and I'll be giving live feedback, just letting things fall out of my mouth, playing games like I'm 9 years old. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And it'll be all week long. All week long. I know it's going to take
Oh,
that
that
long
sounds
because
awesome.
people like Voxel plays, making great games that are going to take literally hours to play. I'll
And
be playing.
you've got to play it all the way to the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually have that mindset where I want each one of these games to be played to completion. And I know already there's 40 games to play. So I need help. But also, I'm going to play them all. It's going to be a long week. It's going to be a fun week. So I'll see you guys there.
And Pop Plucker, my homeworld is called Agatha. But yeah. And also don't forget Saturdays where you guys show people how to use the Game Maker. Also, I'm going to plug myself as well. If you want to see more VoxEdit stuff, I will be on for 2 hours tomorrow, and I'll be doing VoxEdit, and then the week after it'll be 2 hours on the Game Maker because I'm rotating Tuesdays, and you can catch me on all of my thingy-mabobs. It's Panda Pops. You find me on Twitter, find me on Twitch, find me, follow me in DLive, YouTube. Just don't follow me in real life and we'll be good.
So if you guys, looks like in the chat there, Andy Ritchie is going to be streaming 45 minutes from now, showcasing, Fun Guys Kingdom demo. So
okay, so I literally do not know how to raid someone, so go to Andy Ritchie. Just find him, Andy Ritchie. His name's right there. Go follow him. Does amazing game maker things. Absolutely awesome person, and someone's gonna have to teach me how to raid someone. Anyway, have a good morning, afternoon. Hashtag raid the person's name. Okay.
You can also /raid if you like.
Is it capital needed?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Does that work? Yeah. Okay. Have a good morning.
Oh, you'll need a space between that, but it'll only work if they're already live.
Oh, okay. Is he not live?
So,
he's not
not
live
for
yet.
the next 45 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. In 45, go get a cup of tea, get some popcorn, and then go watch it. I'm gonna go watch some One Punch because I like One Punch Man. I know. I can't believe I've waited this long to get into it. Anyway, have a good morning. English. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Goodbye.
Bye.